got a show for y'all. We got a damn good show. Man, patriots all over the country starting to stand up to these.
Yeah, we're going to take our country back.
To these illegals being brought into their communities.
Yeah, man.
And taking the community's resources for these illegal immigrants.
Hey, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back before you can take a couple steps forward.
Yeah, let's go to these protests.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take a couple steps back before you can move forward.
Yeah.
You just don't go in life, you just don't head in one direction. Sometimes you fall back. Sometimes you fall back, sometimes you fall down. Got to get up. Keep walking forward.
Yeah.
Hey, man, won't you back that big old face up, man? What's all up in my face smiling? What's wrong with you, man? You on a rag again, son?
Hey, let's go to the video. They up there protesting up in
What, them
New York.
illegals?
Yeah, them illegals. They protesting. Check
Up
them
in
out.
New York City?
Yeah, check out these white people.
This afternoon, migrants started
Man, that chick is
arriving
hot.
at
You see
St.
her?
John Villa Academy just as a judge ruled the city could not use the old school as a shelter. About 30 migrants are now refusing to leave, left in limbo with nowhere else to go as the city appeals the judge's decision.
About 20 other migrants who arrived this afternoon decided to leave the shelter on their own after they were heckled by protesters outside of the school. They said that they did not
Future
feel
Democrats
safe.
all wearing masks.
Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan is live on Staten Island with the very latest. Jim.
Liz, the people of Staten Island said no today, and they meant it. The mayor planned to house migrants from the southern border at this former grade school in a fully residential neighborhood with 4 other schools filled with children nearby. The city brought the migrants in, and they were greeted by their new neighbors.
You're not welcome!
Yeah, they've been to Target. That's why I see them
Migrant crisis came to Staten Island today
Target.
as dozens of recent immigrants were bused to a former Catholic school here for housing. Residents were furious.
Go home! Where's the children?
That's an old
You're not
Mexican, ain't it?
welcome!
We have an all-girls Catholic high school literally 50 feet from this facility. If your 16-year-old daughter attended this school, would you want a migrant shelter right across the street?
To come down here and see this neighborhood and what's here and how the children are so close to it, we're not going to stand for it. I'm very sorry. We're not going to do it. I fought before for Hill, and I'll fight now for Hill. And I'm not moving from this spot till this is closed. That is it.
Not having control at the border is insanity.
Public officials from the borough held a news conference at the site and promised a lawsuit to prevent the school from being used as a shelter. And by early afternoon, they appear to have won.
And he ruled that there's an emergency temporary restraining order from anyone occupying this building. For now, Staten Island's won.
Soon, the migrants who had just arrived 2 hours earlier
Go back where you
were
came
on
from.
their way out.
And it's not our responsibility. You know, come on. No one's giving me free food. No one's giving me free housing.
Now, we have not been allowed into the school. We can't tell whether all of the migrants have left. We are told that some have refused to leave and are still staying, but the court order requires them to leave, and the matter will be reconsidered at another court hearing in September.
That's crazy, man. Taking resources from the community to house illegal immigrants.
Just going to take the money they earn and send it back to their families, which is a noble thing. I mean, at least they're good parents.
Man, shut up. Staten Island's conservative.
Yeah.
See, New York City, they
woke.
vote for all that crap.
Yeah.
New York City's they overwhelmed. Let's send them to the conservative side. Let them deal with some too.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna put up with that over there.
Spread the wealth.
See, for years the border states had to deal with this, right? And then Texas, it's like, I'm tired of this. Y'all voted for it. Here, y'all have them.
Yep. Who started all that? Tim Abbott and then Ron DeSantis followed suit, huh?
Yeah. Good idea.
That is crazy. Do the government really care about the safety of if it's citizens? If you're taking a migrant, a bunch of men, you haven't vetted none of these people.
Yeah.
One of them is bound to be a vicious murderer or a rapist. And you putting it right beside, 50 feet away from a damn all-Catholic school?
Well, it was a couple schools in the area.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying all immigrants are rapists and
one of them bound to be like,
yeah, it's just statistics. The more immigrants you have, one of them's going to be bad.
yeah.
And it's putting our the citizens of that area at risk.
Yeah.
Especially those girls at that Catholic school.
Yeah, man.
Man, I'm glad, man. White people, man, they're getting fed up too, man.
And white people been fed up. It's some crazy left-wing white people we got a problem with.
I know. You true. That's right, man. Something's about to come to a head, man. You're trying to throw Trump in jail.
Man, this is getting crazy.
Hey, what do y'all think gonna happen if Trump goes to prison for 30 years? Democrats think the white people just gonna be cool with it.
Well, not just white people, like conservatives.
White conservatives.
And y'all just gonna flood the country with all these illegal immigrants, take away the resources for the actual citizens of the country, send billions of dollars to Ukraine. Then Hawaii burns down. You don't offer them hardly any support. You give more support to Ukraine. I mean, you don't think
this shit's fitting to come to a head? Like if
then y'all talk about bringing back the masks, the mandates, the vaccines because the cases are spiking again. Y'all people, y'all playing with fire. Y'all don't even know it.
Well, they stupid. So
people's getting inflation, and then people just struggling to make ends meet. Y'all just
there's just all these handouts. I'm getting frustrated. You know, you get all that anxiety. You don't know what to do. You just want to start. You know, like I want to pick that bottom, just smash it.
Did you see that suitcase? I was looking at this. I said, man, I always buy my suitcases from Target.
Yeah.
I said, man, those suitcases like they're from Target. It was a dead giveaway when the other people had Target bags.
Yeah.
Who gave them the money to buy that stuff?
I don't think they had.
Hey, man, hey, Luis, Jose, Jesus, got a lot of stuff, man. We need to buy y'all some suitcases. Look at that. Look like they just left Target. They feeding, clothing. Free transportation. They ain't got no money. How they gonna feed them? Taxpayers feeding them. These people don't even supposed to be in this country. They're not seeking asylum. They're seeking handouts.
Yeah, they don't even. You know what? I don't even think they
meet the requirements to seek validation. To seek
they're just
asylum
fleeing
in
poverty. They're just fleeing poverty and not being persecuted. They're just poor. You don't. To my knowledge, I'm not an immigration lawyer, but to seek to be an immigrant to this country, I have to be fleeing from persecution, not poverty.
Yeah.
You know what's going on?
What's going on?
It's a scheme.
Yeah, a Democrat scheme.
Yeah, it's a ploy.
You know,
change the demographics of this country.
Yeah. You know all these illegals?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they get here, let's make Maria, we have to make a baby. You see, I need to bust nuts in you. And we have baby and little Nino and Nina, and we stay America. We become citizens. They have all these kids. Now these kids gonna vote Democrat because Democrats had a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They're building a framework.
Yeah. They're building infrastructure.
They're building infrastructure and framework.
Yeah.
To have these Democrat voters.
You know what, man?
What?
We need to run for office. Because the way we explain things to the American people, I think that would resonate with people.
Man, we'd be labeled racist so quick.
No, man, I think you could become president. I'd be vice president. I'll go and let you do your 8 years. Then when I'm done, you going to give me your recommendation. You're going to affirm my campaign.
Yeah.
You're going to legitimize it. And then I can be president for 8 years. And I'm going to hire you as a consultant. You're going to tell me what to say. That story that you just laid out in front of the American people just now about Jose busting nuts. That was beautiful, man.
Damn good show, man. I'm damn Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald what? Ronald Reagan? Who the hell's that?
I was laughing when I said it. That's like Bugs Bunny. Wabbits.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. Hey, we got a new giveaway going. Giving away a Ram 2500 diesel. $10,000 in cold hard cash, and we threw a tranny in now.
Yeah. You can be black and white. It doesn't matter what your skin color. You can enter.
And $10,000 in cold hard cash when you win.
go to officialhawkstwins.com. Anything you buy from the site, get you automatically in at the win. Yeah.